Bonjour! I'm here in Taunton in Britain, and living here as a French, I always found people to be nice. But I wonder, what do we think about France and the French? Most of us French people like Britain very much, but do we get that love back? I am going to interview British people to find out. Have you ever been to France? France is the most visited tourist destination.
Yeah, I visited France as a child, and also I did a French exchange at school with a French kid when I was about 16.
Where was it?
Nice. I stayed in like a little cottage with a family there.
Yes, been to France many times, yeah, lovely. Yeah, I really like the country, it's beautiful.
Where did you go in France?
All over, yeah, we travelled all over. We've been north, south, east, west, everywhere, yeah, and in between.
I have, yeah, yes.
Oh, nice. Where did you go?
Where did I go? I went to Normandy for 5 days on a school French trip in the 80s, a long time ago. And I've done a couple of day trips. I used to live in Ramsgate in Kent, so I worked on the ferry, so we could go backwards and forwards to Dunkirk.
Nice.
I've been to Paris and quite a bit of the Dordogne. In fact, I lived in the Dordogne for 9 years, so I do know France.
Did you learn French?
Un petit peu.
We used to go across on the ferry. I've been to Cannes, Nantes, Britannia.
I was brought up in Dover, so Calais was very close. My grandfather was in the army in the war, and he was billeted with a French family, and they lived in Saint-Omer at the time, but moved to Sangatte. So we used to have summer holidays in Sangatte.
Where else have you been in France?
Most areas, except the very southwest, the Aquitaine, Biarritz, that's still to do.
Yes, I have. Coincidentally, I've just come back from a French trip with the local school. It was very lovely, very fortunate to go.
Wow, and where was it located?
I went to Alsace, first time in France, so very lucky to go.
Yeah, yes. I've been a few times. I've been a few times as well, yeah. I went to Languedoc down in the south, and then Paris as well.
Yeah, I've been to Paris, like Normandy way.
I'm going in October, Paris. I've been quite a few times, and I've just done my French GCSE. It was in the middle of France, and we have a house there, like a family house, so that's where we stay when we go there.
What did you think about the people you met?
Yes, nice, they're very, very friendly, yeah.
Yes, they're very friendly. I feel that in most cases they welcome you, but they would prefer you to speak a little bit in English first to make an effort, and then afterwards they're quite prepared to speak to you in French if you're struggling.
And it's lovely. It's lovely to meet the French people. It's nice to be amongst the French people, to hear them speak, because you don't get that here in the UK.
It was a long time ago, but yeah, everyone was I was quite young, but yeah, very friendly.
Yeah, I think they were.
I would say on the whole, they were very friendly people. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Love it, absolutely love it.
Oh, they're very friendly, yeah.
The Parisians, I think, were less friendly. I don't know. I tried to order a sandwich and she just looked at me like I was an idiot. But in the south, lovely.
Yeah, when I went to Paris, I was with a French person, so I think they were a little bit more friendly to me. But when I was with English people, I think they're a little bit less like, you know, in the same way that we are here, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They're very friendly, yeah. The big difference was I was in school, remember, so we'd go play with friends and we'd be playing rugby or football on the field, but the French kids wouldn't want to do that. They'd all want to kind of look cool with their leather jackets and smoke instead of play games with us. But they were all very friendly and nice, yeah.
Was it a challenge with breakfast?
No, because we had croissants. I like croissants.
There's nothing better than a croissant and a nice warm cup of tea.
Lovely, yes, I love the breakfast, yes, the baguettes and the croissant, yes.
It was a bit of a culture shock because in the 80s when I was a lad I was used to eggs and bacon and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I think the continental breakfast is quite nice.
I tried a snail, not my cup of tea. That's too far for me, but croissants, pain au chocolat, everything else other than that, brilliant.
Yeah, I like the French food. I haven't tried snails though, so.
I went to Risoul on the Alps skiing and with school, and yeah, I actually got food poisoning from the food. Otherwise, it was great.
I don't think we can blame that on the French.
No, I don't think. Yeah.
I love the food so much. It's one of my favourite things. French food is the best, I can't lie.
Oh, it's the best, I think.
And did you struggle as an English person with the English breakfast? Did you have any expectations?
No, when in France, I eat like France.
The weather is nice in the south, but also the food. I had some nice fondue when I was there. That would be like a special occasion meal here, whereas there it was kind of everyday meal. It was nice. It was a lot of bread, I remember. The family would get bread in the morning, so you'd get bread made that day, which I've never done here.
How would you rate the croissants from UK supermarkets compared to the French one?
Well, there's only one supermarket that I would buy the croissants from, and that's Lidl. Yeah, Lidl. I wouldn't buy croissants from Tesco's or anywhere like that. No, they don't taste as good.
You win. Much better. French, obviously.
Somebody said that the Lidl croissants are actually quite good.
Yeah, they are very good, actually, yeah.
I think the UK ones are okay. I get them from Greggs sometimes.
Some and some. Co-op is okay.
Can't compare. No comparison at all. Night and day. Yeah, absolutely terrible.
Oh, there's no comparison. Even the French supermarket in comparison to the patisserie, you just can't compare it.
No. I feel like the French do it better than the English. The croissants are just like lighter and they're just as filling, but you feel like you've barely eaten anything.
Oh, French one's definitely better, 100%. French pastry is much better. Millefeuille, better.
I like croissants. I love croissants.
What do you think the French are famous for?
Cheese and wine. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but it is true. I like the people, I like the culture, I like the food, I like the style of the homes, and I just like the peace and quiet there.
Well, definitely cheese. Absolutely cheese and bread and gorgeous scenery, beautiful country. That is what I think the French are famous for, yeah, definitely.
I think food has got to be in there. Really good cheese, fine wine. It's a big country, very scenic. Food would have to be top of the agenda. I always think about really nice cheese and wine and nice language. I like the sound of the dialect. Yeah, it sounds very nice.
Unfortunately, football, winning the World Cup, you've always got quite a good football team.
People always say they lost a lot of battles, but I think the opposite is true. They're good at battles. You know, they had Napoleon and strong armies. And, I mean, the beret, of course.
I'd have to say riots, obviously. Food, wine, being a bit stuck up, but that's just a stereotype. They're not actually not all of them are like that, I should say.
Tour de France.
Yeah, Tour de France.
Paris, just the city of love, I guess.
Yeah.
Striking.
Yeah, the riots.
The
Paris riots.
They do a good riot.
I think the farmers are doing one at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I love their accent. Yeah. And I think stereotype is that they love to paint as well.
I'm a railwayman, and engineering-wise, I think the French steam locomotives were the best. Also, in aviation, they were as good as us in aviation. Very pioneering in aeroplanes, yeah.
Did you know that French people like British humour very much?
No, I didn't. I thought they'd stick their nose up at it. Faulty Towers.
Only Fools and Horses?
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello? I never heard of hello, hello until I got to England.
You're too young, that's why.
I don't suppose they would have liked Hello, Hello very much. I loved it though, I thought it was brilliant. It would be Benny Hill, Mr. Bean.
It is?
Because I lived out in Germany for a year and it's very big over there as well.
No, Mr. Bean.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Every person I've ever met from another country has always mentioned Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean! I love Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Bean, I think, is maybe the same as Monsieur Hulot.
Have you watched Monsieur Hulot much?
Yeah,
They're very
I've seen
famous
those.
movies,
Yeah,
isn't
they're
it?
good. Yeah.
With the little music. Ta-da-da-da, ta-da-da.
And the second one,
Silly Walks.
No, I don't know.
A duo?
They're actually in a group usually.
Oh, really?
With round hats, and they're very funny. It's a group of people.
Your mother was an hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
Well, I'm going to say Monty Python.
You're correct, yes.
Monty Python, the Holy Grail, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's great humour.
Yeah, Monty Python.
Yes, of course.
Nice, yeah.
Who created the French toast?
French toast?
Yes.
Not France?
No.
French toast. French toast. Einstein.
I'm going to guess the English. No?
French toast. Oh, I think that was American.
Probably the Americans.
Who did it originally?
The British.
No. He came from the Romans initially.
Okay.
The Romans, really?
Cool.
Brilliant.
From the Romans, yes, that's correct, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I believe it was an American, yes.
Yes, but actually he came from the Roman. I can see, but you know your stuff.
Yes, I do. I know everything about French toast.
Excellent. And I guess you're going to have some French toast tomorrow in the breakfast, isn't it?
Well, I was going to have some for my tea tonight, yes.
What do you think other British people think about the French?
It's hard to say. I mean, I like the French. I don't think everybody does.
I think they get on with the French very well, yes. When they go on holiday, British people wouldn't go to France if they didn't get on with the French people. So I think probably relations are very good, yeah.
Personally, I think we're all childs of the universe. We're all children of the universe and we should live together. I don't believe in national pride and things like that. I think we should all get on. I don't believe in borders. That's just me. Politically, I'm a bit of a anarcho. I think they get a bit of a bad press in England. I think a lot of English people like to mock French people. Probably because we pretty much are French. Since, I know my auntie traced our ancestry back to 1066, and I've got a French name, Baptiste. But I was born in Hackney, so I'm not that exotic.
The majority of them don't like the French. I think if you ask the average Joe Blow, they wouldn't like the French. They think they're too stuck up, they're too arrogant. I think they'd have a negative and wrong opinion of the French. Yeah, I'd say so for sure.
I don't know.
It's quite a strong rivalry, isn't there?
Yeah, I think a lot of people joke about hating the French, but I don't know if they actually do hate the French. You know what I mean? I feel like it's quite common to be like, oh, we hate the French, but
we don't actually.
I don't know if we actually do, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say overall good. I think we're jealous, if anything.
I don't think the English meet enough French people to really know what they think of French people.
True.
So unless you go, I think it's hard to say.
Yeah.
I think it's 50-50. I think if you've been there and enjoyed it, it's good. But if not, people have sometimes some negative stereotypes.
What do we think?
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know. At worst, I think it's about the wartime, But unless you've been occupied, you don't know, do you, what it's like. It's easy to criticise, but if you've been in that position, it's a different thing.
I think deep down they just think they're like themselves, really. I think deep down we're pretty similar, but on the outside they like to say, I don't know, they're competitive, aren't they? They'll call them frogs or like they're arch rivals in rugby or football. So I think on the outside it's all a bit of a game, really, but on the inside I think they're just like us, to be honest.
I think it's a mixed bag, isn't it? People that visit maybe Paris might find they're a little bit ignorant sometimes, but if they visit the more regional areas, they realise that they're actually very, very friendly. But like I just said, it's the same people that visit London think that the Londoners can be a bit arrogant, and it's not that they are, it's just that they've got a busy life and they're rushing from one place to another. Whereas if you go up north, they're really, really friendly. So I think on the whole it depends on where you're visiting in France.
I know French people and they're all very nice, so I don't have anything bad to say about them.
I think in general they're nice people, but I don't like to think in general people aren't that nice, so
yeah.
Before I moved to England, I imagined that English people would be like in the Monty Python with the round hat.
No, sadly, I wish we were. I wish we dressed more like that, but unfortunately, no, not quite. That's a shame. We should bring that back, though. We should make that a thing.
Yeah,
I'd get behind that.
Actually, I got one. I need to wear it more often.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, wear it. I'd love it.
Okay. So, British people like French. Well, if you like me too, please subscribe to my channel, it will help me very much. Thank you very much. If you haven't already seen the video on what the French think about England, oh la la, you can find it here. If you have already watched it, well done, and I am sure you will like this one. Merci.